Hello YouTube, we're almost done with this camera mount thing. This is pretty complicated. We had to cheat, I'm not gonna lie, we had to cheat. We put a little bit of hot glue up here because this won't tighten up here. We're gonna grind it out and put some plastic washers in there. And that's hard steel, so we're gonna have to take our big grinder. This way, this bolt is really super tight. You gotta really grab onto it. Okay, we milled about halfway through there. We'll take this apart and give you an up close look. With our little burrs, little carbide burrs on our Dremel rotary type tool. About halfway. We measured it too with our dial calipers. It's got that little piece on the end where you can measure how the depth is. Here's where you're going to screw on your camera. I doubt I'll use this knob. This knob is heavy. Just to give you an idea. Plus it's too long. Now we're going to grind a little bit off of this nut, not a whole lot. We're going to have some padding up here. We don't know what we're going to use, either rubber. We might use some of that foam poster board. It sits like back here, this black poster board. It is nice and cushy. Okay, I'd like to have it about a foot taller. It's kind of dark in here. That's only like 4 foot 3 inches. So it won't really clear my shoulder unless I was way back in there. This will drop about to this level. It'll drop another 4 inches or more. Okay, so the whole idea is to get rid of the tripod in front of me and get something beside me when I want to work at the desk. So we'll pause, we'll take this apart, we'll keep this real short, we'll try to get you plenty of pictures, and we'll show you how we epoxied this together. Okay, we're just going to freehand here. Okay, here's was the 9/16 socket end of this. This is where that little piece of pipe, you know the video, that where that threaded pipe went up. So we got it in there and we've got it full of epoxy. Now it's open on this end here. We put some tape there so the epoxy wouldn't come through. And it's right up to the top of the hole. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, this end we had to grind off the bowl a little bit. We epoxied it down in there. This is where your square extension would go, okay? Now this we milled out. See if we can get up close with the camera. We milled that out with several different type of burrs. Probably like that round one, the second one from the right. So we actually milled that out. You can see there's about half of it left down in there. Right about, we're trying to do this on camera. So there's about half of it left. We're going to put some epoxy on here. We'll put the nut in, okay? Like I said, we'll cut the bolt off. And we'll grind just a little bit of the bolt off, not too much. We put some foam on here, like an 1/8 inch thick. That's going to sink in there, okay? And of course, here's where that goes. And I always use Sharpie marker instead of, oh, you know what the stuff is, the blue stuff. I'm not a machinist, so I don't remember the names. I use big Sharpie marker, Dykem or whatever. Just a piece of aluminum. I cannot tell you how thick it is. This we made a groove, so when we epoxy this, we want the epoxy to come out, alright? We're going to use the cheap stuff. You know, that real cheap Harbor Freight stuff. Then we're going to come back, and we're going to grind on this first. Rough this up. We're going to put some PC7 on here. So it'll be built up, kind of like my other camera. If you remember when I showed you I made that repair to the camera, that plate on it. So that'll be built up all the way around there. We're just going to put just enough epoxy to hold it. We're going to put a few grooves in this. Here, back off a little. A few grooves in there for the epoxy to go. We're going to put a few grooves in here, you know, like little spokes, so it grabs it, okay? We got to have this all lined up square because this goes on square like that to the boom. So this will all be lined up at the last second. So that's about all we got for this episode. We don't want them too long. We'll take a few pictures, and thanks for watching.